Previously on the House of Glass.
Well,
We're investigating the disappearance of Deklin.
you're investigating Deklin?
Yes.
Haven't seen that fool in some time since I kicked him out. Is Deklin in some sort of trouble?
We hope not.
That is what we are trying to find out.
He'd come in every now and then and get whatever ingredients he needed to raise his skeletons. That's all he could really do. Well, why aren't you quite the specimen?
Yeah.
Have you considered selling the rights to your body after you pass? It'll cost you nothing. Let's not do this.
It's 20 gold, man.
Something just kind of pulls you as you look out the window.
I've just had the strangest feeling of something watching me and careful looking, but out the window, there's a woman. She's watching me. I know it. I can feel it.
So you three are left with Evan.
Don't touch that book. That one is a nasty one. I know it because my cousin had a bad issue with that book.
Now that we're alone here, more or less. What do you say?
Alone. Where did they go?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I suck at negotiating.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
Tell you what, I'll give you preferred rate, 35 gold.
I just had to, impress my friends. And
I think you were quite impressive, yes.
it's, there's a service called Only Torts where people sell their bodies and stuff. And this is the first time someone's offered me for mine.
Easy. No. Smoke. I am telling you right now, it is
But honestly, I just said I'm not good at this stuff.
We'll come back to that. I gotta make sure that's not taken. That might be our website.
Sure.
It's so good.
It's not being forgotten.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, it's just such a relief not having them here because I feel like I have to, impress.
Smoke. It is not good for us to be here alone.
Oh, I thought he was gone. Oh.
Smoke. I am
Negotiating.
Listen, Smoke. Listen, one second. This is not a good deal for you. I
He
promise.
said 35. That's better than 20.
I promise we will make it up for you. You are my friend. I take care of you. You take care of me. We need to go.
He did offer 50 at one point.
He's trying to screw you. Listen, I know these kind of things. And you're, what is the guy that you listen to a lot? What?
Grimborth.
Yeah, the guy says, when the
You should know his name.
I know.
I
When the
say it every
art
day
of
to
the
you like
deal
50 times.
is not high enough, then you are selling your self-worth below. Anyway, we need to go.
It feels like a weight has been lifted off my shell.
As you see Rico just like lean over to you and kind of point over to her.
She's not in a good place. We need to go. This place is going to blow up in curse.
Good. She's doing great. What are you
You
talking
are
about?
already cursed. Don't be more cursed.
Okay.
Like buried in the books.
We will talk later on the.
You're reading about the decomposition rate of various different species.
It's not a good thing. Everybody has left.
Okay, my brain is going to
Completely
explode.
engrossed.
I'm gonna leave.
The offer is always there.
I'll be back. He walks over to Tessa. Hey Tessa, we're going before I explode.
Wait, no!
Picks her up and starts walking out of the floor with
Go
her.
out first. I need to be the last one to leave because I do not have my
Little
shoes.
5'5" knee.
Sorry, I'm not.
Just like he picks her up
I
like
don't
this
mean
and
to.
she's just like slunking like
Just kidding.
Like, Deklin, let me buy the book.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend. Do you really want to go buy the books?
I'd like to be put down.
Sets her down gently. Sorry, it's a
All right.
it's a nervous tick.
All right, we'll come back to you guys. You three round the corner. As you round the corner, you're not in an alleyway anymore. You're not where you should have been. Some sort of spatial distortion has happened. You find yourself in a strange-looking hut.
Oh, fog.
A cauldron in the center of the room. There's a There's various different chairs made out of just like raw sticks. There's Marla, this elderly woman. Yes, I could hear you.
All right.
Turn back to your house, Death Mother. Hut, hut, hut.
Lean over very quickly to Doug and go, don't touch anything, all right?
All right. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Your name?
Marla.
Marla. You're not here.
Oh no.
You're not here.
Marla. Well, pleasure. As you mentioned, you have the information we seek.
Yes, what do you have for me?
Well, it's a matter of what are you seeking. Apparently you have an agenda, so let's cut to it.
Oh,
Like the darkness.
let me see your palm.
Oh,
I can feel it.
of course you can. As Ryan pulls the furba in his other hand, holds it nicely.
So when the fur was out, no mark?
The mark is present, always.
Also detect magic.
Okay. Just straight up? Cast?
As soon as we walked in,
Okay. Like, are you ritually casting it or no?
ritually, yeah.
Gotcha.
You needn't worry about the blade. Here, I just want to see. I'll tell you everything you want if you let me make a copy.
Then want a copy of the mark.
Hobby. I don't know how important that thing is, but how deadly is it?
From the little I know, that this is known as a betrayer's mark. I don't know how it's given or how it's received or all of the properties of which it works, but from what I know, it's essentially forbidden.
Dangerous.
Well,
What
do you mean by a copy?
Like just writing it down or like magically replicating it?
She kind of reaches into her dress and she pulls out of a pocket just kind of like this sheath. It looks like a scroll of some sort, but it's quite leathery. Nice pale color.
Do we know anything about it?
So you'd like to inscribe this onto that?
It won't affect you at all.
That's not the concern. The concern is what is your intent. This
Is that the information you request?
has altered the course of my life. So I'm having more of an ethical quandary right now.
For my own purposes, and I don't feel like I need to divulge that.
How bad do you
Want
want
to find
it?
Declan?
We didn't say anything.
It's quite obvious.
Well, you know him?
What do you know?
Oh yeah?
Has he been
We've met.
serving you or you been aiding him?
To say the path he's on, I found interesting, and I may have facilitated it. Furtherance.
Does it look necromantic in this hut?
Yes and no. Like, there's definitely some necromantic aspects to it, but it doesn't seem like it's a specialty of hers.
Am I still linked?
Yeah,
Is there a
absolutely.
Okay. Do you, just speaking to Ryan, do you think that maybe she could be the one causing all of this?
We'll say your detect magic goes off. Everything in this place is cursed.
So, everything is cursed in here, so again, don't touch anything. What about the paper?
Not magic yet.
Doug reaches into his bag and pulls out 2 items. Oh, rather than that, I have a counter proposal. He shows a bar of soap and a bottle of perfume. I think you might find a lot of good uses for these. They might go really far. You know, just making you a little more youthful, a little more. You might find some more confidence.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm rolling the d6 for how long the telepathic link lasts.
Nope.
4 hours. We're good.
That is a Nate.
What's your name?
No, if you should tell her. I said that telepathically. For a fake name.
I'm just trying to make it so that everyone's happy here. I don't think my name's part of that, unless you're gonna buy it. Information for information.
I'll pass on the soap
Forget what happened to Rico's name.
Perfume.
and the perfume.
Oh, all right.
I make my own.
And she points to the cauldron, which is like bubbling with green liquid.
Okay, so
Yum.
what can you tell us about Deklin? Did he come here?
I noticed what he was doing, much like I noticed what you were doing.
Did you mentor him?
Oh, no. He has his own mentor.
Well, that's
I simply found that path interesting, decided to help it come to fruition.
Please elaborate.
I have some sourdough.
That's quite enough from you.
Marla? And as she does, she kind of like wiggles her finger in like a very specific way. And you notice like Doug's mouth is gone. He has no mouth.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Nope.
Throws the sourdough at her.
Don't panic.
And dips it in the cauldron.
Panic. I know. Telepathically. Just don't make it worse.
I can still speak telepathically though, yeah?
Yeah.
We're in a connected
Yeah.
telepathic link, the three of us.
How do I get my mouth back?
I follow through with the deal and accept an offer.
Make sure it's a good deal. We don't know what she's going to do with it.
Marla, I'm prepared to take your offer, but I need to counter it.
So where, like, have we caught up to them?
Step outside, and they're nowhere to be seen.
Oh, great.
Neither are your
Your
shoes.
shoes are gone.
Rico has not stepped outside yet. Yeah. Beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Tessa. And then he opens the door. Rico, where do they go?
Listen, this is a very specific thing that we need to do. We need to leave this place the same way that we came in, but opposite. So I need to be the last person to leave.
Oh, we're already outside. I'm yelling at
Okay,
you.
I'll be there in a minute, okay? Just let me get out of the curse. Close the door. He starts walking forward and immediately turns around. 35 gold. I will sign right now. 35 gold.
Half now and half when you deliver me the written contract.
My friend, I have power of lawful wizard. I can sign for him. And listen, I would have done 50 gold, but I need to go now. 35 gold right now?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, perfect.
DC 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Or deception check in this case, because he's
That is a 24.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Contract is
Goes
immediately
and
brought up.
signs, make sure that Rico's name is all over it, payable to Rico.
How did you spell it?
R-E-E-K-O.
Okay.
Pays you immediately.
Okay.
5 gold.
My friend, this is the art of the deal. You will get good body out of him. Eh? Puts it right into his back pocket. And then just like slowly walks out. Comes out of the door. The curse is gone. Where are my shoes?
Can we rewind for a
You've
second?
been so violated.
While he's talking in there, Small's sitting down with Tessa. And so as he's coming out, he's like entering this part of the conversation. Yeah, I just feel more comfortable talking to you and Doug than the others. I mean, oh, crap. As he walks out.
He just kind of ignores him. Gigi, where are my shoes? Did you take my shoes?
No.
We'll come back to you guys. All right. Again, Marla's just staring at you.
I'm prepared to take your offer, But I must counter. We gain all the information that you know about Deklin in this specific situation.
And the mentor.
The mentor details the plan, all that you can offer, and one future favor.
And Doug's mouth.
And of course, us restored back to our normal and previous state. Especially Doug.
Especially Doug.
There looks like there's any scrolls around.
Or we can say goodbye for now. As he takes his hand and starts to wave, and I know and understand that this can only be given freely.
Place my hand on Ryan, and you feel just a surge of passion and power come into you as I cast guidance.
Guidance, okay. Persuasion check. There it is.
Doug is going to look for an opportunity to sneak to the cauldron and spray some perfume in it.
Hand check.
16. And then guidance gives me an extra D4.
Oh, it's not a 1.
5.
Okay.
Let's see, with my bonus, 4, 12, 2, 18.
18. Deal.
Also, is there any scrolls around?
Yeah, they all appear to be made out of skin.
Also, one of those scrolls.
You can make a
I
persuasion
would
check.
definitely, really quickly, fuel my persuasive abilities with guidance.
That's a good one.
Which one?
That's a 17. 16 close. All right.
16 plus 3. We didn't get a DC on this, right?
I have not told you the DC.
So let's do it.
I'll decide that here now.
19, 20, 21, 22. Right, I did quick maths, right?
That's good. 22?
Yes, that's correct.
I don't know about you. She's feeling 22.
Oh my god. You're not here. You're not allowed to talk.
No, this is Dan. Dan talking. The gods are speaking.
Over the table?
I'm genuinely having a hard time not laughing at your face and just trying the faces you're making with
The no mouth look.
yeah, it's being able to observe the scene, and it's fun.
Doug's highlight of the night. Not talking.
You kind of see like a glint in her eye. For the cup of Sather, why not? She kind of reaches over to this rack where all these kind of scrolls are, undoes one. Doug, as you go to spray the perfume, you slip on something slippery. It's soap. She kind of gives this death glare,
Don't touch anything.
I wasn't touching anything except for what's
She
mine.
hands you a scroll. It is a scroll of giant insect. It's a level 4 spell.
Sothray appreciates this contribution.
Oh, I am counting on it.
Well, Marla, we have a deal. Do we need it in writing?
Our word is our bond.
And how would I ask for the favor? I imagine you're always ever present in some way or not.
Calling my name thrice should do the trick. She places the...
Do you know anything about that?
Beetlejuice vibes. Beetlejuice vibes. I love it.
About what?
What that means? Like the 3 names? No? Okay.
She places the skin scroll on your hand, and you can kind of feel it burn ever so slightly. It hurts a little bit, but not so much that even if you try to pull away, she's got a pretty iron grip on your hand, actually. You don't feel good about this.
This is not comfortable.
And then it's over. She pulls it back and the mark is on the scroll. And
That's gonna come back and bite us in the ass.
He slips Furba into the pocket dimension. All right, Marla. Time to divulge. And,
If you'll behave yourself.
Lose it again.
Back at you.
Trade.
incorrigible.
Great though.
Please.
Deklin Wendell, a mediocre necromancer with eyes of grandeur, found a mentor, at least a sliver of one.
Hold on. Can I make a few guesses? I'd love to see if my own ideas are coming to fruition of what this could be. Deklin stumbled across some journal, sliver of someone who has long since perished or partially perished, in which he found a connection to him through the other side, planar dimension, or magical blah-biddy-blah, whatever that means. But he connected with this individual and they started mentoring, guiding him, in which now he will bring him back to existence in some sort of way through the components and ritual which he will be guiding him to complete.
More or less, yes.
Okay.
We need to give her the mark then, if you hadn't figured
No, it's more of,
We need to know where he is.
we need to know, and Ryan's connecting, we need to know where and how and who. We understand the what of everything, but we need to know the finer details. So,
That's true.
fill us in.
Seroval. Unwritten he was. You won't find him in your history books.
Wait,
Great mage he was. On his way to lichdom, but foiled he was.
Lich.
But left contingencies. Contingencies that were not unwritten.
Okay, Ryan.
This journal was one such thing, a small part of him.
It is not looking good. And Aeris is just a little
Okay,
nervous now.
so are these components, you said lichdom, are these components a way to complete that task?
Indirectly.
And he'll be...
Yet some great deal more must yet come to pass for that, but this is a step.
All right. Declan, where has he been perusing as of late?
He requires a place of quiet to work. He has everything he needs now. I believe he is going to complete it tonight.
Yes, is he...
He's gone back to his roots.
Okay, so he's back under the bakery and he's down the tunnel.
I don't think that's his route. Do you mind elaborating a little bit where those routes are?
Right, and yet you're so wrong.
Huh. We missed something.
Did we know where he stayed, do we know where he was living when he first joined the...
No.
Okay.
All right, Marla. You know much more than we.
Do you mind sharing what your connection to Deklin is?
I simply overheard what he was doing. Felt the ripples in fate that his mentor was creating.
What more can you tell us about this mentor?
He's wildly intelligent, ambitious. I'm certain that he will be a great abomination upon your world, should he return. Would be delicious.
Wonderful. Telepathically. What more can we get out of her?
I think.
You're like
I think.
quietly having meta moments of realization.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, ah!
I think we're having. I think we've started to approach the dead end.
You have everything you need.
Smell you later.
Right back at you, cutie.
Oh.
And Doug quickly exits,
That was
not taking his eyes off.
Don't imagine that you sell any of these things, concoctions, or.
Not for money.
Oh. Well.
What for?
This and that. Another time, perhaps, though.
But can we find you again?
Well.
I'll find you.
Mysterious. Right.
Well, Marla, might you guide us back?
There's the door. She points at like a wall, and the wall just begins to like shift and creak in an uncomfortable, strange way, and door or the wall opens, and you see the alleyway.
All right. Well, not that I would say it's a pleasure, but been informative.
Well, the pleasure was mine.
As I imagined it would be.
Stay as you exit, you're saying.
I start to make my way, and
I have no idea how Doug got out earlier.
I was currently wandering in some forest somewhere. You're out. You're good. What you doing, Aetheris?
So, you know Salt, right?
We've crossed paths.
Should I tell her who you are?
She knows me. You may.
Should I call you by Marla or some other name, perhaps?
The Stitcher.
Sorry. Sorry. I know that's going to be loud. I can't suck mints.
Well,
Leave it to Dan to be disruptive.
Didn't know it was going to be that loud.
I can hear it. Her microphone's gonna be able to hear it.
thank you for the transparency.
Thank you.
Until we meet again. Good I leave.
You guys witness the three stumble out of this alleyway.
What the? Where have you been?
Yeah.
Doug.
We'll tell you, but we're leaving right now, at least 5 blocks away, and then we can talk.
Rico has been pestering me about his shoes.
Rico's looking all over like
Doug
the
just
street.
throws them at you.
At me? Where did you get my shoes?
Just put them on. We're going. Now, Rico, nope, don't test me. Let's go.
Ryan is starting to chuckle at this point.
What does Doug look like at this
have a
point?
great place.
You look really stressed
Absolutely.
He's like pissed.
as he starts putting on his shoes. What happened?
I said we'll talk over there.
This is not like you. Let's talk over there.
I have a place that we should go. How far away is the bakery?
The original bakery
Yeah.
that you guys. It's not that far. It's maybe 5-minute walk.
Okay, I lead everybody there to get sweet rolls.
Well, welcome back. Y'all had a day, seems like.
All of us.
Look like
yeah.
you done seen a ghost there, fella.
He needs 2 sweet rolls.
He's going to see ghosts because he owes me a book.
I was planning on buying you one. We can go back and buy you that one about the animals.
Small gave you a
Pretty
book.
good one.
It's a good one.
Well, it's
Pretty good one.
It was signed. That counts
No,
for
that was
something, right?
that was the signed one that
Yeah. Small
that
gave
Small
you one.
gave me. But
7 sweet rolls.
Yeah, based off of what you paid earlier, yeah, I can still do another round of sweet rolls.
Perfect. Hand it over.
Thank you so much. And just another inquiry. Deklin, he worked here as a hand in the bakery.
Yeah, he helped out quite a bit. Knew his stuff. Yeah.
Knew his stuff. Did he ever mention his where he acquired this natural skill? Apparently.
No, he was a pretty closed off fella. Didn't like to talk much about himself, but
he didn't talk much about it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm sure the school knows.
Yeah, we can chase that down. That'd be fine. Hey, one other.
check his apartment too. Again, I know you already been there, but
we'll probably peruse one more time. Now, in the off chance, did he ever take your blood?
Did he take my blood? No.
Oh, just
that's a strange question, there, fella.
Well, he's done some odd things, and I was just making sure that he.
Taking your blood.
That's some necromancer stuff, right?
It is. Yes.
is this news? You knew he was a necromancer.
Of course, I knew he was a necromancer. Of course.
It is necromancer stuff. So yes.
Did he ever write down his recipes if he did not bake recipes of yours?
Come to think of it, he did have like a recipe. Yeah, he did have a recipe book. Yeah.
May I see it,
They're kind of
please?
weird at times. But I think they'd be down at his place.
Okay.
While this is all happening, Eris is going to look at Doug, be like, I have to know, does it taste different now or something? Did that...
No,
you
I mean
even
my
taste it?
tongue.
You
My
ate
tongue
it.
was there the whole time, so.
Yes, I'm
didn't
sure
affect
it
that.
was, Doug.
Gosh. Okay.
Right, we need to catch you
Yeah.
all up.
Long
Perhaps
story.
we'll go downstairs and discuss a few things.
Right.
Well, there the whole time. What are you talking about?
As we go down to his apartment, they would
make our way
relay what happened.
Still a little smoky.
Yep. You poor thing.
Yeah, and anyways, that bargain bin book of Sarah's seems to really taken a dark turn.
So at this point, have you relayed everything to us on what happened? We're just
Yeah.
Sarah,
But yeah, Sarah.
Yes.
That's what the other guy originally told us as
Same
well.
book.
wait for
call
one
her Sarah for
second.
short.
1 second. You made deal without Rico.
I did not make it. I mean,
You
I
made
tried.
deal without Rico.
You have the tendency to
Rico,
be.
I don't want you to be offended here, but I have made plenty of deals without you.
And was this a good deal or bad deal?
Oh, it's a good deal. Because
Let's see all over your face. It's a bad deal. I can see.
she
have the-
still owes me.
Huh.
It's a good deal.
And you have the tendency to be long-winded. And from what you've told me, her place was cursed to bog.
You would have hated it. It was completely cursed.
My friend, I would have gotten us a good deal. You had a scroll, I get you 3. You gave away your handprint, I would have had her take your footprint. I don't understand. You make deal without Rico.
Rico, I like your thinking. Maybe I should call her back.
That's okay.
Yeah? Should I call Marla? Marla?
Let's
No.
be,
I think
let's
we've
be
had enough
smart.
of-
We don't need to do this just to prove a point.
He thinks that I am scared of Marla.
We're still
about
I'm not scared of Marla.
Rico, you absolutely should be scared of Marla. She is the worst thing I've ever laid my eyes.
So we've probably acquired one of those.
telepathically. You already know he's dense. You're usually so good at working.
What about Pamela?
Well, Pamela, she's scary.
The feeling I had while
Scared of
she
your
was
ex, are you?
kind of put me on
Everybody
edge.
is scared of their ex. That is why they are the ex.
Apologies. I'm in control.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Did she do something to you?
Just
Telepath.
Why are you both looking at each other weird?
I'm not feeling
I
okay.
brush it off. Throw my hair out.
all right.
Does she
No.
like you?
She like.
No, they're doing something
he's
between each
growing
other.
on
They're
you.
talking. I know your tricks.
Look,
Of course.
Yes.
I,
Listen. Okay.
this is
You know
this
what?
is business.
It's okay.
It is. We are
You
objectively
do.
speaking.
We will
about-
see if you really
I
make a
have
good deal.
I have a something. I mean, he's a good-looking man, but I didn't really look. Okay, I'm
Rico
done with
hands
this.
you a
Please,
cigarette smoke.
Please.
Eris,
We will see if it is a good deal or not. Only time will tell, huh?
Yes.
And at the end of the time, you remember Rico. Okay, let's figure it out.
She always tries to give it.
He sticks another sweet roll in his mouth.
Eris, here, it's fine. Here. And Tess, yes, there you go.
No, that is the. That is the wrong one. I give you the wrong one.
Sponsor cigarettes.
Okay, please,
That is.
back on task here.
Just notice Rico just kind of get a little bit red-faced.
There's something we've missed here.
And definitely miss.
So we need to see if there is something in his journals. There's a great assumption potentially in recipe books or something of that nature.
We do need to, I would still very much like to see that recipe book, but what are you up to, Rico?
I need Eris to make a
Do I-
Constitution saving throw.
I'm so scared. Oh, that 20!
But what about everybody else?
Doesn't cough.
I take the longest, like,
got a
drag.
second hand.
She doesn't resist, but she's on top of it. One, everything is funny. Everything's really funny. Two, you're just like really aware of everything going around right now. So for the next hour, you've got advantage on perception checks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually feel really good.
I can't see it.
Don't you? Right.
Nice to get out of your own head for a little bit. All right.
No, I do.
You really don't. You really get me.
Yeah, I know you like me too.
Yeah, I do.
This is not good.
Good,
You notice
good
that
energy.
Rico just like grabs his
Aura.
robe and just kind of like starts closing it in a little bit more and just buttoning it down.
Ryan observing
You're a
the kind of the behavior. I'm gonna start looking around.
Perfect. I'll help.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Cool.
Great. We're looking for journals, recipe books, things that could help us retrace his roots. All right. Okay. Let's start searching.
Okay.
Wait, what are we looking for?
Make an investigation check.
Small would be assisting.
Okay. That'll grant you advantage, Ryan.
Ooh, I like advantage because my
Eris is
investigation is low.
Eris is just gonna look around the room
Better.
and see
Okay.
if she notices anything strange.
16 for
Yeah.
investigation.
Okay. You guys have kind of already tossed this room to some degree. A lot of things have been burned already. You look at the bed, and it's just kind of off in the corner, and it's basically like just this cruddy old little thing. Like, if I was gonna hold something near and dear to my heart, I'd keep it around there, close at hand. So you go and you kind of toss the bed a little bit, and within the pillowcase, something hard, and you can feel something.
Okay. I'll think I might have something here. So reaches into the pull out what's in the pillowcase.
Rico flinches.
Tessa leans in to see the book.
Eris also walks over.
It's a small little notebook, basically. Nice leather-bound notebook. On the front, it says "Final Loaf and Bakery."
Final look.
Underneath that,
Doug, Final Loaf and Bakery.
Ebenezer Wendell.
Ebenezer Wendell? Maybe?
Oh, I must look for an old piece of bread in the bakery upstairs. That's what it means, right?
No.
Different bakery, I think.
It's another baker.
Oh.
Ebenezer
The
Wendell.
pots, though,
You
smell.
can make a history check. You'll have advantage on that.
Yeah.
Who puts a recipe book in their pillow?
Did you open it?
Ryan opens the book and
Just a bunch of recipes for various different breads and pastries. They're all kind of named with like a sort of grim take to it.
You said history.
History, yeah.
I think
You can see that one of the pages has been ripped.
one of the pages has been ripped.
He's such a
Something's been torn out.
Okay.
person.
May I see the book?
Yes,
please?
actually, unless I get some form of cipher, I'm probably useless here.
Ebenezer Wendell.
I wonder what it would look like to try and fuse this page back into this book. We did discover that with the other. It might lead somewhere. Do you mind?
Does anyone have a spell for that?
Do I know
Don't
how to do
know
that?
anything like
Does Tessa know how to do that?
that. Mending.
Spell?
Mending?
Mending.
Overall?
It's a cantrip.
No. No, I don't.
You do that off the top of your head.
Oh.
I do like your spell.
Is that
I went glasty.
Something rings a bell. It's kind of before your time, but you remember something about something like that being named. Like that's a bakery that's defunct, but you don't remember much about it.
I mean, we could go ask the man upstairs.
Ebenezer Wendell. I think I know a guy who knows a guy. I heard that name before.
Well, I'm sure Grandma Leanie knows him.
No, Grandma Lady, please.
Well, of course, Ebenezer Wendell, some form of family relative. I mean, we're dealing with Wendell, his surname, right?
Of course, I know the Wendells.
So, yes, Rico. That's,
I know the Wendells.
That's exactly what I said.
Can I do a history check?
No, you've never been to the city before.
Of course I know Wendells. I know a guy that knows Wendell. We just have to get out of here and go talk to my guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Your guy upstairs.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the baker upstairs. He lead the
Can I
way.
see the book,
of course.
please?
He would actually know
All the
a guy.
bakers know each other. That's fine.
He would actually know the guy, right?
In this scenario, no.
So, are we just humoring him then?
Yes.
How long is this going to take? Remember, he said he'd finish it tonight. What time is it?
It's dusk.
Are you doing telepathic again?
Doug's going to take the
No problem.
Why do you keep looking at each other like that?
Upstairs.
Look, just
I know what's going on.
Yes, of course.
If you have something to tell her, you can tell everybody in this room. You are disrespecting my friend Smolak.
Rico, you're right. I am disrespecting. So we were discussing what our next course of action should be, and Doug, you have the book. Let's ask the
upstairs.
baker, and then we'll follow your lead. Who, of course, knows Wendell.
Of course.
Yes. So
So Doug heads upstairs. Mella's up there.
How's it going,
What'd you
Mel?
find? That's it. That's the book. Yeah.
That's the book.
I didn't never
Recognize the name of this.
see. I never really looked at it before. Final Loaf. That was Deklin's.
It was in his pillowcase, which I'm assuming is his, unless he stole it.
Oh, look at that. Ebenezer Wendell. I didn't realize that Deklin came from that line of bakers there. They tried kind of an interesting. At first, it was like a cemetery. Then they opened up the bakery in like the cemetery. And they're playing on that kind of thing. It didn't go well. They didn't have a lot of business. It was short-lived.
Yeah, I imagine.
So the place has been condemned. It's just out on the outskirts by the ranches.
By the way, oh,
Are we all here or is it just
I
Doug?
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You think? Yeah. Well, if you find Deklin, Tell him, I hope he's doing well anyway.
We'll tell him something, yeah, like that.
All right.
Agree in a cemetery. Wonder
Depends
why that
on how
didn't
he
work.
reads us.
Ryan says to the rest of the group, well, I don't know that there's much else for us here. We'll probably make our way outside and let's connect with Doug, and then, of course, Rico. We'll, go see it. Was it your cousin?
That's not my cousin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my uncle.
Eris rolls her eyes.
Sweet rolls to go, please.
Coming right up there, lass.
Thanks.
Hey, did you have a chance to make the,
Oh,
stuff? Oh, yeah?
I had a feeling you might be back.
He takes the whole batch if he can. Yep. Stuffs it.
They don't seem to like it, so I'll just keep it all for myself.
It's an acquired taste, I understand.
One final question. Are there any leftover pastries that Deklin had made here?
No, it's been a few days, and truth be told, his stuff, like, when he followed my recipes, pretty good. When he did his own thing, they always kind of taste a little dusty.
Dusty, you say?
Dusty? Like what kind of dusty? Like you bite into it and then dust?
Just like dirt or dust, I don't know.
I know exactly
I
what
don't
he
know how to
did.
be more expressive with the word dusty.
Well, I know exactly what he did.
All right, well,
Thank you. That was illuminating.
we have very little time.
Oh.
So,
Yes.
Kind
We
sir.
do.
shall we?
Shall we what?
Clearly, we're
Look,
huge
this
fans
is
of your work.
I appreciate it. Come back, tell your friends. I gotta close up for the evening, though.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He gives you a bronze.
It's all I can afford.
No. You guys, you're good for the day.
Leave you 5 stars on Yelp.
To be continued. Join us on the next episode.